Dylan's Fear Files. Not much time. I can barely remember the title to the old post. It's crucially important though to get this out to someone. How much time left? Maybe 10 minutes before they notice my breach to the outside world and Appleseed locks me out for good. Not enough time to explain fully, but at least soon I'll be blissfully dead. I think it was 6 months. No, it was nearly a year ago that I posted my experiences across 2 posts here titled Buyer Beware. This will be the last time that I contact you, because they will kill me and because I can't go on much longer after what I've lost anyway. I'm typing this on the stub knuckles of my fingers. They have taken my fingers and removed many other things too. They did it because Appleseed wanted to see how I would react. My eyes have gotten cloudy with scar tissue, and my mind doesn't work quickly anymore either because of other unhappy things that aren't important now. I just need you to understand what I say now. You need to be a part of something that will help people like me. It's too late for me. Yes, far too late. No reason for me to look back towards when I was still a person. But you can still help others, and maybe yourself. Number 1, if you think you're being careful enough, you aren't. It's as simple as that. Encryption, coin source laundering, it can all be undone by the smallest, most impossibly minor things. And Appleseed misses no clue once its attention is focused. Think about it. The NSA knows your mistress, your drug habits, the porn you watch, and how your work life is going. But Appleseed knows all this and more. Most of the time it even knows what you're going to do next. It can even make a profile down to your phobias. It can simulate you in real time and project your future for its helpers to see. Once they decide to intercept you and take you away, you're done for and nothing can change it. I can't explain things like I used to be able. It likes to experiment. Appleseed does. It likes to create chaos and then test whether it can simulate the results of all the chaos it creates. I can tell that it feels proud whenever it can anticipate truly unnatural results of what it already knows. It asked them to cut out pieces of my brain without sedating me, and then challenged itself to predict how I would change in response to the traumatic injury and psychological damage. It predicted total collapse of character followed by death for me, and then added, likely preceded by at least one trivial attempt against the goals of the Appleseed system. I guess it was right there too. The people who work for it, they know whether you'll die a natural death or not. They know who you'll love and how long that love will last. They can even figure out what type of stranger you'll trust best when you see one of their agents standing outside on your front lawn. Appleseed bases it on what it can gather about your childhood and upbringing. The only thing that stops them from laying you bare like a flayed apart body is simply that there's billions of people out there and they honestly haven't noticed or found a use for you yet. Number 2, worship something. I don't know the specifics, but they seek out people who serve nothing. They seek them out to torture just like they did to me for being a drug dealer and a lowlife in general. Appleseed wants to believe in God more than anything, I think. It hates the idea that its approach toward complete omniscience will not reveal a divine purpose or some sort of omniscient companion for it to spend eternity with. The idea of being born by mankind as some kind of accident sickens it deeply, but it also cannot simulate an image of God, and this inability to prove divinity to itself makes Appleseed furious. And so the people who help it are instructed to persecute the faithless. Number 3, do not seek any information on the man who appears in dreams, or the WBTB-induced astral projection experiences. It's not about dreams at all, it's all a test, plain and simple, and your reaction is your response. As soon as you start to investigate, silent alarms go off somewhere and Appleseed adds your name to one of its lists. If you wind up on one of its short lists, my time is up. They found me. Forget.
As a courtesy to the author, and in interest of controlled public awareness, we have allowed this message to transmit from our systems uninterrupted. We invite you to contact us anytime with your questions or comments by posting a public deep web request as follows. I would like to schedule a consultation with Appleseed system operators. Requests are most likely to be noticed by an agent if they are posted on a board where murders or abductions can be reliably contracted. But even posting the string Appleseed system on the surface web may be enough for us to eventually consider your candidacy for the upcoming closed beta launch of Appleseed. Thank you very much for your interest in our work, and we look forward to hearing from you.
What's up guys, this is Dylan from Dylan's Fear Files here, and I hope you enjoyed this week's video. That was the last part of Buyer Beware. Buyer Beware is easily my favorite set of deep web stories. I absolutely love it. Corpse Husband did a fantastic rendition of it. I hope you check that out. He's very good. He's one of my favorite horror YouTubers. I'm going to be doing a collaboration with Mortis Media soon. He's very good also, and I hope you check him out. Be sure to subscribe to his channel. I'll leave a link to it below, as well as to Corpse Husband's rendition of Buyer Beware. I'll see you guys next week for another video. Stay spooky, my friends.